Welcome back everybody, Matt the Man here, hope you're doing well. So earlier this week, we found out that they are looking at 3 actors at the time for Brainiac in the next Superman movie, Man of Tomorrow. This is coming off of the Superman movie we just got this past summer, directed by James Gunn, starring David Cornswet, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult. And I'm glad, I didn't do a podcast talking about Brainiac. I am so glad that we are finally getting Brainiac in a live-action Superman movie. I cannot believe, out of all the years, out of all the Superman movies that we've gotten, they have never used Brainiac. He's one of the top villains outside of Lex Luthor and Zod and Doomsday in the Superman Rogues Gallery. I mean, look how many Superman movies we've had, and look how many times they've used either Lex Luthor or Zod. It's like, can we come up with any other villains? Yes, we saw Doomsday and Batman v Superman, but I'm like, you've never used Brainiac? Now, there's been Brainiac in the animated films. Brainiac was also in Smallville, played by James Marsters, or otherwise known as Spike, in the Buffy the Vampire TV series, which he was very good. But he never took on that comic book form of Brainiac. I know on the show Krypton, they had Brainiac on there, in more of the actual form, in the comics. But in live-action movies, they have never used Brainiac. And that is just completely, especially with our technology today, with CGI and world building like Avatar, you would think Brainiac would be awesome. But it looks like we are going to get Brainiac finally on the big screen in the next Superman movie. And like I said, they are looking at 3 actors to play the role. And I'm going to list the 3 actors and then talk about them. First we got Matt Smith. A lot of people know him from Doctor Who, also in House of the Dragon. Earlier this year he was in the new Darren Aronofsky film called Stealing. Then they have Sam Rockwell, which do I really have to explain Sam Rockwell? The Green Mile, Galaxy Quest, Iron Man 2, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Moon. The guy is a national treasure. And Klaus Bang. I'm going to have fun with that one. Just wait. He's more of the unknown out of the other 2. So what do I think? You know what? All of these actors are good. I'll get to Bang in a minute. But like Matt Smith, Sam Rockwell, they're good. They're good at what they do. Matt Smith can play the villain. We see that a little bit in House of the Dragon. Or in Morbius. We don't talk about that. This will be his redemption if he gets the role from Morbius. There's so many actors that had redemptions, whether it's Michael B. Jordan from Fantastic Four, the Black Panther. Even though I did like Chris Evans in the Fantastic Four movie, but then going on to be Captain America, Ben Affleck, Daredevil, the Batman. Halle Berry went the other way. She went from Storm to Catwoman. She went backwards, not forwards. But either Matt Smith can play the villain, and I think he would do a good job. He has that presence, like in House of the Dragon, where, he can be scary sometimes. He can be a real threat. And I think he can pull that off as Brainiac. Was also not surprising because James Gunn also picked Millie Alcock, who was in the first season of House of the Dragon, to be our Supergirl in the Supergirl movie coming out next year. So Matt Smith wouldn't surprise me. Sam Rockwell, I mean, like I said, he's a national treasure. He's an Academy Award-winning actor with 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. He can be funny. I mean, the Marvel wasted him after Iron Man 2. He was one of the best parts of Iron Man 2 as Justin Hammer, but they still have never brought that character back. He didn't die. I mean, they talk about him being in Armored Wars with Don Cheadle, but we have yet to see anything on that. So they really wasted the character. That's a character they could have really used down the line for something. So if he gets the role of Brainiac, I'd be very happy. I mean, like that, he can be charming, he can be funny, he can bring that dark sense of humor, like in 3 billboards outside of Missouri, which he was an asshole at the beginning of that movie, like a racist asshole, and just a bigot. But then as that movie went along, he became a better person. Or you go back to one of his breakout role in The Green Mile, where he was a straight up villain. He was scary. He was so off the cusp that you didn't know what to expect from him. And that's why I can see him as Brainiac. Go back to playing a villain. So I think he would be perfect. Him shaving his head, he would look great. Between Lex Luthor and Brainiac having their heads shaved, hey. And the last person on the list is Klaus Bang. A lot of you are going, who? Yes, that's what I said too when I heard his name. Who? Now this actor I've only seen in one movie. That was 3 years ago in the Robert Eggers The Northman. He was Alexander Skarsgård's, I guess you can say, his stepfather. He's the one he fights at the end of the movie. He was not his stepfather, his uncle, who killed his father, Ethan Hawke. Yeah, they're the one that fight on the volcano at the end, all naked. Yeah, so I will say, based on what I saw from the Northman, the guy has a presence without even having to say much at all. So in that case, as Brainiac, okay, if you want a character that doesn't talk much, but it just has that presence about him, Klaus Bang would work. But I mean, I gotta get the elephant in the room out. Klaus Bang. I guess he's really gonna bang Lois Lane. He's gonna thrust those hips in and bang right into her. He's really gonna give Superman a bang for his buck. He really knows how to bang someone. Look out! Here comes Mr. Bang. I mean, it sounds like something out of the movie Heavyweight with Ben Stiller. You know, we had Lars, and I am Lars. You know, we'll see more butts. Buddy! 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 Buddy. And I am Lars. You know, that's someone you would see in a heavy. What's your name? I am Klaus. Klaus Bang. Bang? We're gonna bang you into shape. We're gonna bang all that fat right out of you. Bond villain. I am Klaus Bang. Or, no, it would be a great Bond girl. Or a Bond villain who's a girl. You know, like, on the top. Alana, on the top. What's your name? Claudia. Bang. I really know how to bang you. Me and you are going to bang all night long. He's really going to bang Superman. That wouldn't be right. This is in Brokeback Mountain. That would be a very different Superman movie. Brainiac is going to bang you. Yeah. He's going to put the bang in Superman. Be able to bang the movie theaters back into business. Especially after Netflix buys Warner Brothers. Will Netflix be able to finally bang at the box office? We'll see. I had to say that one. Yeah, I had to. Seeing that on the movie poster, David Cornswet, Rachel Brosnahan, and Klaus Bang. I know, I'm immature. I can't help it sometimes. What's gonna get Superman angry? Brainiac, Bang, and Lois. That's gonna get Superman very mad. Or back in the 2000s on American Idol, she banged. maybe he'll be Brainiac's assistant. Anyway, like I said, I think Matt Smith would be great. I would personally love to see Sam Rockwell have a meaty villain role. And I think something like James Gunn and Sam Rockwell would be like a perfect match. But then again, I would love to see Klaus Bang, just to see that on the poster. Just to hear that in the marketing. And Brainiac is played by Klaus Bang. He's gonna really bang Superman. But let me know in the comments below. Do you want to see a Smith, a Rock, or a Bang? You tell me in the comments below. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. In fact, bang! Hit that button and bang that subscription. Hit the button, subscribe to the channel, bang that button, just bang!